Well, hello there, Proxiverse with ya, and today I am here with something special. I think, as a celebration of me, the only one, the only me, is finishing all three games of the Trails in the Sky trilogy. We might as well do a tier list of the characters. I think it's quite a neat idea. I never did it before. Obviously, I saw some people just doing some tier list on random stuff. So this is my first time. So please be considerate. Don't bully me. But anyway, I was planning this for a while and I am prepared. Actually, no, I'm not prepared. I'm gonna put some kind of rules on how exactly this tier list gonna work. But I also wanted to say that I thought that maybe I can do tier list that was already prepared by someone else, so I was like searching for already existing presets, and I found some, but I wasn't satisfied. There was just not enough characters there. Imagine that. What is this? I imagine the fans of The Legend of Heroes actually gonna have some quality tier lists. So I decided to do it myself. I might have not spent much time with some of the characters, and there's not much to say about some, but I just wanted to give this sort of a respect and order to this trilogy. So I put up the list with all available characters, or for the most part, those that have portraits, like sort of like main characters, side characters, second to second characters, etc. So I hope you're satisfied. You can use this tier list as well. I made it public, so you can go, you can add your characters, you can delete the characters, you can do whatever you want. Do your own tier list. I'm curious, but anyway, that aside, what am I gonna do? How I am gonna rate the characters is gonna be, by the way, no script. I have zero script, so this is just it is what it is. I'm gonna be rating them by just vibes, I guess. I don't want to go too deep into like, oh, the depth of the characters, how many emotions they inflict in me, etc. I just wanted it to be a little bit laid back. I only started the series. I only played the first three games, so if there is some kind of a evolution of the characters in the future, I'm not aware of it, so I can only judge them by the three games that I've played. There's gonna be bias, for sure. It is my tier list. But I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Anyway, it's all gonna be combined into like what makes the character, what kind of vibes the character gives to me, and also the design, I guess. It's probably gonna be super random, but anyway, we're gonna start with something like this. Maybe we're gonna be changing, maybe we're gonna be rearranging. I know I am yapping a lot, but anyway, just to start, I think it's very fair to put two characters in the two categories, on the very top and on the very bottom, like to understand where we're dealing with, what is the peak, what is the worst. So obviously Estelle goes into peak fiction, Joshua goes into D. I think that's just fair. So this is where we're gonna start. Okay, you know what, wait, this actually kind of missing something. How can I do this? Add row below and name it wait, I tried to name it. What? Like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm not used to it. Okay, that makes sense, I think. Even better. Anyway, alright, this is a perfect start. Of course I'm fucking joking. Anyway, Cassius being Cassius, I don't think there is much to say. To me, he is just I cannot take him seriously. I just cannot. I'm unable. So let him just stay in his own category. But anyway, Estelle Bright. I think she deserves Pig Fiction. I think like the whole trilogy is she is the protagonist of the of the duology, but I'm sure she's gonna have some kind of a screen time in the future games as well. But as of now, I think she deserved this place. She started kind of I would say she started kind of weak. This kind of uh, how do I describe it without the script? She started kind of weak in terms of she's a little bit sassy, kind of dumb. There's not much, like she's very like airheaded. But as we progressed all the two games, she definitely got such a character growth. She's literally just having the whole cast of this series on her shoulders. She's just she's carrying the whole team. She's carrying whole goddamn arc. So she absolutely deserves this. We're gonna be, I think we're gonna be doing, you know what? I also tried to rearrange characters in a certain way. I hope you gonna notice what exactly I did with an order of the characters. Please tell me if you noticed. But anyway, I want to kind of refresh my memory also going through these characters, like how exactly story played out since the very first game. Once again, I played it only once, my memory can hold only that much, I cannot remember every single thing, so please don't be frustrated. If I gonna make a mistake, you can just fix me, whatever. So we started game, introducing Estelle, introducing Cassius, and then Joshua. Oh boy, where's Joshua gonna go? The next character, he is... I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan, but he is definitely pretty strong character. But I'm not sure where should I put him. This is just like... Pig Fiction is just a special category. It's only for the special characters. This is like the most biased possible category. S is kinda also close to bias, you know? They're very close to each other. Joshua started like your typical protagonist with his mysterious past, but definitely he very much frustrated me at the end of the first chapter, but thankfully in the second chapter he got a bit of a redemption, I would say, definitely development as well, and he helped out Kevin as well in Sky the Third. So if I will leave him in A for now, because once again, oh my god, there's so many characters. I literally put 80 characters here, so let's go. This is gonna be so slow. Anyway, oh, this is hard to choose because next introduced was Sherazard. I would have... Design-wise, absolute S. Absolute S. This is what... Once again, I'm gonna be rating these characters all differently because of the different aspects, but design-wise, absolute S. Character-wise, she is nice, but she is cheeky, she's alcoholic, just like me, but it's like... It just feels there's just something missing. I don't know what exactly. It's hard to put it to words. Like design-wise, it's the character that I would love the most, but the character itself just lacked some kind of additional like flavor. I don't know, like something on top of everything. She had an interesting story, interesting interactions with characters like Estelle, Joshua, Oliver, Cassius, Lucia, but it's just... I'm gonna put her near Joshua. Pretty strong. But then, who we gonna be meeting next? Well, roughly. It is actually... isn't this Aina Holden? And you would think, oh, it's just a receptionist of the Bracer Guild, right? But man, just play Trails and find out, isn't it? I honestly wanna put her in S rank. Just because that door in Trails in the Sky the Third, that door is like completely reinvented the character for me. She, admittedly, she is right now, as of like present time, is kind of just this boring girl who's working at a receptionist desk. I don't envy her job, it just sucks just spending there like 12 hours, 14 hours a day, and then when you go off, of course, you're gonna go drinking with Sherazard. But man, I should have put actually the portrait of her younger, but the door in the Sky the Third is just, oh my god, I had so much fun. She was so fun. I just, like, this is what it is. It's like, this is a great example of how my tier list is kind of gonna be working. Estelle, objectively, just peak fiction. Joshua, strong character. I really like. I really like the appeal of Sherazard, but just there's not quite enough. But Aina in this one, just like 2 hours, just 2 hours among like 200 hours of the trilogy, just those 2 hours of the door in the Sky the Third brought me so much fun. Like I want more characters like this, so lively, so wholesome. It's just the right of like combination. Like her younger self is like cheeky, but not like too cheeky, not like on the nose, like annoyingly. She's smart, she knows what to do, she's brave. It's just there's so much, and her chemistry with Sherazard also adds so much. Like I think I probably wouldn't have been in S if it wasn't Sherazard with her in that story, you know what I mean? So it might be controversial, might be weird, but this is where I'm gonna put her right now. Next, we can have an easy one. We have Mayor Klaus. Klaus for the Sea. This is something that I just... Oh, this one is gonna be... this one is tough, because this is the first character that I'm like, I don't even know this character, to be honest. Like, a whole impression of him just being this laid-back mayor of Roland, who is, well, like, this is actually it. There's nothing much I can say about him. He's just laid back. He's just chilling in his manor. He's just meeting with other people. He's visiting Grancel. Oh, he fucked up. He was robbed by a certain tomboy. There's just nothing. So I probably let him actually stay in C, because D is clearly for the worst characters. He is not the worst character. He's just he's just meh, you know? Maybe I should add the category meh. I don't know. Let him stay here. But next, oh my freaking god, we have one and only Josette Capua. This one is interesting because genuinely, beside this cap that she acquired after the events of the first 2 games, her design for me is actually peak fiction. Oh my god, oh my god, oh no, why did I put them together? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, that wasn't intentional, I swear. Oh man. Okay, so this is what I think I already said this multiple times during my playthrough. Among the designs that I like the most, Josette is one of those that I like the most, but her character is just, oh my god, she's such an insufferable brat that I cannot even I cannot even excuse her brattiness. She's just brat for the sake. She's just annoying for the sake of being annoying. I'm unable to say anything positive of her. She's not bad. She's not bad. But god damn, she's just. Oof, I don't know what to say. Can I move you around? Yeah, you know what? Let her be here. She's not bad, but it's just, I cannot even put her higher. It's not enough. Like, you know, like we have Peak Fiction S and A, this is like top tier, and then it's B, C, and D. So like, in the middle of like second-rate characters. Kinda, let her be here. But, funny enough, even though chronologically I don't think we saw Kyle yet, but since it's a Capua family, Kyle, funny enough, I'm actually gonna put Kyle in B. And I'm pretty sure I said something similar in my playthrough as well. Among all three Capua family members, Kyle, to me, was like the most level-headed. He was the one that had like most amount of brains, because like, you know what I mean. Once again, I cannot say much, but at least he was kind of relatable. There's like this close to ground kind of like brother who's like really annoyed by his stupid older brother and even more annoying sister, and he's like, okay, I don't want to piss them off, I'm fine with what I'm already doing, but I also don't like, just, like, you know what I mean? I think he simply deserved this place because it's above Giuseppe. That's it. Who is we having next is, of course, the Don? Is the Don Capua. Let's go. Oh boy, how are we gonna do this? He doesn't really have a character to me. He's like a joke character. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm also gonna be rearranging them in order, like if it's closer to the left, the better the character, you know what I mean? So, at least Giuseppe kinda have a character. Don is just a joke character for the most part. He is, like, once again, he's not bad, but it's like, does he gives me much to think about? Absolutely not. Like, he's just there. It's genuinely like, Kyle is most level-headed, Giuseppe is the most loudest, and Don there to just giggle and be kind of the dumbest, even though he's the oldest one. So let him be here. That is a very nice place for him. But anyway, next in the line, in a way, is actually Neil. What is the Neil's second name? Barnes. Neil Barnes. I'm making sure that I actually remember the names. Neil Barnes. I wonder. He was fun. I really thinking, like, some of these characters surely gonna be in the future games, right? So, even though I'm rating them right now, I'm already like thinking maybe some of these characters, like maybe Neil, is gonna have some kind of an improvement in the future games. Or maybe it's just me not spending too much time because I didn't talk with every single person 20,000 times after every break in the game story. I apologize for this. It's my first time, come on, be easy to me. But he was fun. He was really fun. He is your regular, like, edged, like, very tired, definitely young guy who's looking much older because of the old stress. Once again, it's also super relatable. It's super relatable. He was fun. What else? That's so weird. What else could I say about him? I guess he's just relatable. He's like basically as relatable as I am, but he, what I could say definitely, he wouldn't be much of a funny character, sorry, Unless he had someone to play from each other, to juggle between the characters, isn't it? It's always about duo characters. Just like Estelle, Joshua, Aina, and Sherazard got Giuseppe and whoever else. Sure. It's Neil and Dorothy, and honestly, Dorothy, it's just ridiculous. I don't know why. I would have never. I can't. I cannot choose. I cannot choose. You know what? Just like I said about Aina, I think Dorothy is gonna go here, because I would have never, if I did some other tier lists, put such a squeaky, high-pitched voiced character this high. Because such a voice type is literally just, oh my god, I cannot listen to this. But my god, she was so adorable. I'm actually shocked by myself as I was playing those 3 games. Like, trust me, because I'm more about like edgy stuff, but the right amount of edgy stuff. Like, it should be well written, have like some kind of limits to what it does. So I'm kind of opposite to like I'm very opposite by nature to like very wholesome, like, I guess moe. I'm not really know like all of those terms, but like in anime, you know, like moe characters. I'm allergic to them. But Dorothy, just something about her does it. She's a really cool design. Every time she appears, she's super funny. She is dumb, but at the same time, she has charm. She has this like unbeatable charm to her, at least in my eyes. And I would actually put her before Aina, simply because Dorothy had so much screen time, infinitely more screen time than Aina. If Aina, the Aina that I liked the most, that had only like 2 hours, Dorothy on opposite had like 20 hours. So yeah, I think I'm really gonna put her here. Deal with it. She's super cute. Anyway, what do we have next in order? Oh, that's tough, because technically, while we're still in the prologue, the one character we also met was Professor Alba, but I'm probably gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for this one. Let's continue with our adventure further. We're just traveling, and where we're going next is Bosse. And Bosse has the local receptionist, which I don't remember the name, Lugran. I honestly unable to say anything at all about him. Damn, I was like thinking like putting him like near the Mayor Klaus, and then I just like realized that I have zero idea who this character is, so I cannot even like fairly rate them, at least like from my perspective of the first experience. So I'm actually gonna put him in other. Let's say like I'm not gonna rate him, but let's give respect of the character. All characters are very important. They made the whole world glue together, right? So thank you for being the receptionist in Bosse. I'm sure it's tough because of certain individuals who are very often working in Bosse. Also the dragon. So yeah, kudos to you. Anyway, next we have the Mabel, the Mayor Mabel. She's a fun girl. She is a fun girl. Where are you gonna put her? Ooh, that is rough. Not that much of a screen time, but it's like, I think this is actually right place for her to be. Maybe even further, cause like she's a very nice girl at such a young age, being mayor, and she She's definitely very responsible. She's very smart, but she also has her goofy side, which you absolutely cannot judge her because it's this age, and also like when you have such a tough job, such a tough responsibility on your shoulders, you kind of need to vent. You need to like put it somewhere, even some goofy activities and some weird fantasies about certain people around you, you know? So I think she kind of deserves this place. I would put her even before Neil, definitely. Neil kind of need to prove himself even further. Mabel is, she is at least like absolutely like strong character, strong personality. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god, it my cats are trying to break a door or something. Anyway, let's not think about this. Anyhow, who we have next to Mabel? Of course, it's gonna be Lila, and I can just straight away, I can absolutely tell you, she's gonna be going in A. Obviously not Joshua, not Charizard, but she is this one character. Once again, this is actually very interesting. We'll see how it's gonna continue with the rest of the characters, but it really feels to me like the Sky Trilogy at very least, it's all about pairings. Not romantically. Well, some of them romantically, but it's always like about two characters who just complement each other. And in this case, Mabel would have been Mabel if there wasn't Lila, a level-headed person who kinda keeps her in check, someone who probably even more responsible than Mabel, not only looking for herself, for other people, but also for the mayor herself, so she deserves kinda higher place than Mabel. Oh, that's actually tough. Well, damn, actually maybe I'm gonna lower her. Because, like, she didn't have much of a screen time. But she's definitely before Mabel. And she gives me such nice vibes. This is the type of character that I'm like, as soon as I saw her, I instantly knew what this character is, and I instantly liked her. Just like on this, what do you say? Like, not emotional, but it's just, this is the type of character I like. Not like not goofy, but like serious character, responsible character who can put someone in their place, who can use logic, but it doesn't mean that they're cold-hearted, they're still passionate. You know what I mean? Like, this is the characters that I like, or at very least at first glance, at first meeting, this is the type of characters that I am leaning towards to immediately. But anyway, who do we have next? Oh, it's Morgan. I'm sorry, are you General Morgan? You are General Morgan, I think. Damn, what are we gonna do with you though? Oh boy, that's that's interesting. Oh, now that there's more and more characters, which, oh my god, we still haven't finished though. And I'm already half an hour here. I can't believe. I hope you enjoyed this. Please tell me if you're enjoying this being this long, but Morgan, this is tough because like he is actually a cool character. He definitely started very brush, he absolute bracer hater, but then we learned that he is just so in love with Cassius, he just couldn't let him go. This is why he was so edgy like at Tsundere, but later when Cassius finally returned to Morgan, he kinda started to be, like, more bearable, and, I mean, he is to be honest, like, what else to say? He is a fine general, so I wonder if rough. Let him stay here, I guess. He is doing his job. You know, he is doing his job. Neil, you know what? Actually, wait. Oh my god, this is actually genius. This guy barely doing his job. This guy either She doesn't do her job. Kyle kinda tries to do his job. Morgan does his job. Neil does his job and suffering. Mabel kind of the same. She does her job and suffering. Lila does her job and perseveres. So you know what? This actually perfect. I think this is actually perfect logic. Anyway, Agatha. Oh boy, Agatha. What are we gonna be doing with you, my dude? Oh, this guy. Agatha Krosner. He would have stayed here if I only made this tier list while playing the first game. In the first game, I really disliked him. It's not like I hated him, because I almost immediately understood what his character was. Like, this, like, lone wolf guy who's just not wanting anyone to get closer to him, who prefers doing it all by himself, who looks down on younger racers, just in general younger people, and clearly because he had some kind of experience in his young age, like, he felt like, I'm saying, like, immediately in the first chapter, like, as soon as we traveled between Bosse and Ruan, I understood absolutely what he was about. That he made some kind of a mistake, or he's blaming himself for something in the past. This is why he is projecting on other people. But thankfully he slowly started climbing back up in more favorable character. Thanks to the second chapter, thanks to certain characters who really influenced him, right? So he's definitely became less insufferable. I would put him... Oh, is this gonna be honorable place beside other Bracer? Oh, maybe he actually deserves A. What do you think? Like, I guess he just got rid of his just annoying part to me. Like, we just discarded this edgy asshole Agatha, and he now resting in the first chapter, and now Agatha is just a cool guy to hang around, and really helps when he is with someone, because there's always some kind of a chemistry between his, like, this brutish stubbornness and charisma of some other characters. Maybe I'm gonna name them. You know, Oliver, Tita, a little bit with Scherzar, there was some stuff, and just some other characters. Like, he always, like, bounced. His personality really bounced from other characters, so this is kind of complements him. I think he actually deserves to be here. Anyway, next in order is Richard. Man, Richard, you would definitely want to hang out with Cassius. Cassius Fun Club. This is how I need to rename it. Can I actually rename it? Oh my god. Wait. Wait a minute. I can actually rename it. Anyway, Richard. Where are we gonna put Richard? Starting as this kind of cool guy, famous, loved by most people, doing his job, and then, oh boy, he's an antagonist. But then, this conversation he had with Estelle in the Grenzel castle during the coup d'etat is, like, definitely gave a glimpse of, like, much more complex character to him. Like, kind of a struggle of him just trying to do his best for his country and his countrymen. And further in the second chapter, and which is really nice, Sky the Third even more fleshed out his character. I think he's just... I don't want to dwell too much, but I think he's actually pretty cool. He kind of could have, like, gone even higher in a way, but like I complained several times, he definitely suffers from too much self-beating. He's very regretful of what he did in the first chapter, but it's the thing that if you want to move on, you need to let it go as well. You should kind of tune it down, stop constantly complaining that you deserved punishment. At some point, he's just said that he just didn't deserve this and that so many times, 100 times, that I'm just like, is he has a problem? does he likes that or something? So honestly, I'm gonna actually put him here. You could have been higher if you were not so bitchy, self-beating, I mean. Anyway, who is there talking about the pairs? Of course, it's one and only Kanone. There is. No, I'm not giving you Richard. D. Anyway, moving on. I need to say a couple things, right? She's the worst. She is the worst. She is. I think she's actually the worst. We still have plenty of the characters to go, but like going of this tier list is like the logic of this tier list, and D being like the lowest, like actually bad characters. Like bad characters, mid, fine, good, very good. Cassius. She is the worst. Right now, at least. She's just insufferable. When she first appeared, I was like, ooh, I might like her, but that was just her, it was just her mask. She was just pretending. When the mask slipped off, oh my god, I cannot stand her. There's just nothing I can say anymore. I absolutely hate her. I actually feel hate, anger looking at her. She's such a bitch, irredeemable. Anyway, let's just move on. Anyway, next we have we actually moving on to Ruan City, and we have Jean as a receptionist. Honestly, I think he's gonna go with with another receptionist. I cannot say anything about him. I think well, he definitely was more useful. You know, he actually was more useful. I remember him like giving us a lot of very useful information during our stay in Ruan. He definitely did his job well, just contacting all kind of people. You know, like Yon Spry, always on the phone, just here and there. He's doing his job, but there's just nothing else I can say. You understand, right? Anyway, who is next? Oh my god, bruh. Oh, oof. Oh, damn. Oh, that's tough. I forgot about existence of the Ruan, the mayor. What was his name? Dalmor. Jesus Christ, this guy actually exists. Holy moly. Fuck, holy shit, these two characters, I don't know what to fucking do with them. Oh my god. They're both awful. Fuck, this is unbelievable. But I guess Dalmor actually gonna go below Kanone, because he is just... But that's... I don't know, damn. He is a scumbag. He's absolute scumbag. Like, Kanone is like such a bitch, but there's like... She's still like... the only thing she thinks about is Richard. I'm so glad they're so far away from each other. Literally, between Kanone and Richard, there's Dawn just staying there like a wall, and Neil also. Just, they're so far away. Anyway, like, I'm sure she has like respect for her soldiers as well. Like just kind of the same like Richard, but it's still like there's so much twisted, just it's absolute toxicity. Dalmor compared to this is just a scumbag. But there's the thing, there's just one little thing, is that I'm not sure, was he brainwashed by Ouroboros? Like, let's say Ouroboros did brainwash him, But maybe it was like this slight manipulation where it just pulled the darkest part of Dalmor. Like, this, just, he was always scumbag, he just never showed this, but when Ouroboros, like, manipulated him, it's just blow up, you know. But I guess he is gonna be staying here. He's awful. And speaking of the awful, god freaking damn, dude, I didn't realize that I put them all in a row, basically. Gilbert Stein, and I'm gonna give him a credit, because clearly among these three characters, he's actually gonna be going before Kanone. Why? He is awful, I hate him, but at least he has one additional trait to him. He's a joke character. He made me laugh, or too generous, he made me giggle couple times. This is what puts him above Kanone. Kanone just didn't amuse me at all. Absolute hatred. Gilbert, just slightly above her, right? But anyway, we moving on to Teresa, right? Matron Teresa. I think she is I think she has rightful place among the workaholics. Dude, I actually love the B one. It's actually workaholics. She does her job. She's very nice. She's very responsible. Oh man. I wonder. She is. There's not much I can say about her. She's a very nice woman, and she has such a weight on her shoulders. It's like, she deserves the best. You know what I mean? I think actually, this is kind of nice place for her to be, between Lily and Mabel. I have a feeling. Maybe I cannot put this to word enough, but I hope you can see how my ideas flow. Like, where is it that characters deserve to stay? Anyway, after this we have kids. Oh my god, Clem. I don't know what to say about him. Honestly, he's bruh. I cannot put him anywhere. I actually cannot put him anywhere. Well, he's a brat. He's a brat. These two brats. They would have been so good together. God damn it. This mischievous bastards who just making your life miserable by their attitude. Blue and red. You know what? He actually deserves to be here. Right? Below, I didn't notice. See? It's my luck, it's my feeling, it's all just add up so well together. He's actually below the Teresa. So this is where Clem deserves to be. And then we have, funny enough, Mary. Always liked Mary, even though a little screen time, but she is like second to Teresa, one of the kids, the only one of the kids, who has some kind of a sense of responsibility, and definitely deserves some rest as well, because when Teresa is not there, she is the one who need to clear up the mess. So she's also the one girl who deserved the best. So I second to Teresa. Ooh. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put her above Kyle, because it's almost like just like Kyle is this brother who tries to hold his family together. Mary is the one who tries to hold her family together, which leaves the other two kids, Polly and Daniel. I can definitely say Daniel is just, I cannot say anything about him. The same I would have said about Polly, but this is where a little bit of bias shows up. She is so adorable. She's so cute. Just this, like, or just this cuteness level. She's just like, yeah, I cannot say much, but you're just so adorable. I don't know. I'm gonna put her here. Maybe she definitely didn't deserve to stay with these guys, but not above either. So you know what, Polly, I'm gonna give you a nice place at B. It's literally cannot say anything else. She's just adorable. Anyway, then we have a gang. Actually, I skipped someone. Oh well, we still have bracers. Maybe we're gonna return to them. Kind of forget about all of them. We're gonna try to go in order, but anyway, we have the Raven gang specifically. It is Rocco, Dean, and Rice. You know what? It's gonna be very simple. Dean is Dean actually asshole. I cannot say anything. That is, yeah, he deserves to be here. He's absolute asshole. Dean? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, who? Oh, right, yeah, Dean and Rice. Dean is... Fucking hell. This is how it's actually gonna be. You know, funny enough, this is how it's actually gonna be, because, this... Why am I forgetting your name? Rocco. Rocco is a fucking asshole. Rice? Freaky hell. Yes, Rice. Rice is at least a little bit fun, but still, like, just... I don't wanna hang out with him. Funny enough, Rocco... Oh, fuck it, I'm sorry, Dean, oh my god, Dean. He is just like Kyle, is like this one of the trio that is like a little bit more level-headed, in my opinion. He is the one who also glued them together. Once again, it's all about pairings. It's crazy how it actually works. Pretty nice. Anyway, who's gonna be going next? Man, this B, I feel like B is gonna be massive, because we have Dean Collins? Yeah, Dean Collins of the Academy. This fellow does his job. To be honest, I can't say anything else. Like, well, at the same time, your Academy was in trouble. And I don't know. I don't know. Did you do your job, actually? I mean, right? Well, admittedly, Rouen kinda lost a mayor, so it was in disarray. This is how it was overtaken, technically, the Royal Academy. So it's a little bit weird. I don't know. Should I keep him there? I guess, like, it's kind of like with Morgan, let him stay there, but anyway, man, this B is massive. I don't like that I have so many characters, but at the same time, I feel like it's fair. I think it's fair them to be here. Alright, let them be here. But next is Chloe, and genuinely, Chloe? When I first played first chapter, just like Agatha, I just didn't felt her character at all. She was just this cute girl, definitely with some kind of a history. A little bit later, I realized she might be the princess, just a little bit later. But there was definitely some little hits there. But definitely, I definitely felt like there's something in her past. But just like Agatha, it's just... There wasn't much in the first chapter. She only started to shine in the second one. She started to grow, and she, I think, overgrown? Man, whoa, where are they gonna put her? There's more growth to her than Charizard. Oh my god, cats? You bastards. Okay. I'm gonna get a very quick break here. I'm gonna feed them and return just in a bit. Give it a second. And we are back as if nothing happened. My cats. Once again, I didn't thought it's gonna take so long to make this tier list, but I guess this is one and only chance that I should use to make it, right? Anyway, we stopped on Chloe, so honestly, there is this thing that I feel like she actually got... Her and Joshua definitely got so much growth, and this made me think that Agatha clearly did his growth as well, but not Charizard. So maybe I'm actually gonna put him above Charizard. A shocker, but it's just I started to feel like yeah, there's certain something about the characters who like definitely either improved themselves or rediscovered themselves. I cannot really say this about Charizard. She gone through her tragedy, but it's just I think there's just not enough compared to the others. Like if we speak it just fairly, you know. But anyway, this is gonna be. And who we have next? Ooh, surprise! It's Zeke. I think Zeke just deserves Peak Fiction. Honestly. I think there wouldn't have been a Trails in the sky if it wasn't for Zeke. Just like Estelle. Just like I said that Estelle just holds everything on her shoulders. Zeke is there as well to help out because he did so much. He is MVP. I cannot recall all these situations. You can help me with it. But I do remember there was plenty of them where he was just this messenger who was the only chance for the characters to like call for the help, call for a backup, relay some kind of information, spy on someone, and he had his own even like free will, if you will. Like it's not only that he's like doing someone's errands, but he's also like by himself, like watching over some of the characters. So honestly, I think Zeke actually deserves to be here. Next in the line is Chloe's classmates, is it not? We are dealing with Jill. Give me a second. Jill Hans, of course. Jill, man, Jill. Oh boy, I don't know actually. She's barely avoiding the other category because she was fun. Oh boy, I don't know what to do with her. Oh, that's tough. Oh, I cannot say anything about this. Oh, it's rough. I actually... Maybe it's a sign that I cannot even come up with anything. Let me... You know what? Let me just pull all the Chloe classmates and just kind of look at them. So they will be all here and kind of think about this. I can definitely already say that among these young people, Lecter Arundel is the one who gonna go here. Damn, he's actually going above Josette. I did not liked him, but there is definitely something about him. He has a character. I think we just didn't explore much of him. He had a very little screen time, so I'm sure, Cat, I'm actually gonna throw you. I'm sorry. One of my cats right now taking very special food, which is specifically for that cat, for its health, but it, like, it's definitely super tasty. So other cats trying to steal it, and I'm already going crazy because like all of the cats trying to steal this food. Sorry. Anyway, back to the tier list. Lecter. So like he's definitely above Josetta. He has a character. We didn't explore much. I'm sure in the future there's gonna be more of him. I think he kind of deserves to be here for now. Looking at this, I can say Leo actually deserves to be here. I would say he gonna go here because he definitely tries to do his job, at least from the glimpse of what I saw, even though Lecter was the president of the student council. He was just there because of his connections. I think Leo and Lucy is silent. They both were just doing their job, you know, like actually. They are the real president. Well, because they were third-year students, right? But this is once again where the bias is gonna be going a little bit. Even with a little screen time, I liked Lucy. Such a little screen time, but she had traits that I really liked. Damn, even less screen time than Aina. That is ridiculous, but she is beautiful. Obviously, she is beautiful, but that's not the point. Like, it's actually not the point, trust me. She's not even my type, but she is cute. But, like, among this, like, chemistry between the different students, she's the one that is, like... It's this... I like this combination of, like, this... like, she's, like, the most popular girl in the school, beautiful, smart, like a top student, right? But then she just beats the living shit out of the Lecter, and this is just literally just yeah, beat the living shit out of him. Yes, scream at him, complain about him, because this is the right thing to do. Yes, I'm all about this. You do you. I really hope we're gonna meet Lucy in the future. I really hope, because such a tiny screen time, like literally like just like half an hour we had of her, but I already, just like it was with like several other characters that I already like at the first glimpse kind of got an idea of what kind of character it is, it kind of vibes giving me, which might be false, obviously, so maybe in the future it's gonna change. I'm hopeful. I hope Lucy is gonna be a fun character to hang around. Maybe like not the best, but still. This is kinda looks weird. Maybe I'm gonna fix this, but let's leave it like this right now. Next is... we actually moving on to Z's. And there's only one and only Kilika Roran. And man, I also a character who didn't have much screen time, also a receptionist. But it's... when did it happen? I think as soon as Walter and Jean's storyline appeared in the second chapter, and Kilika was a part of it, suddenly, from this group that I couldn't say much, it's just receptionists, they are there working their work, doing it, helping you, and that's kinda it. She started climbing, and just because of the Walter, because of Jin, and because of Cochrane, the Ambassador Cochrane, and even some of the glimpses we had of her in Sky the Third, I, to be honest, really got very good vibes of Kilika. I really enjoyed her. Like, I cannot say too much, but she definitely gave me really good vibes, you know what I mean? Just like with like several characters. There even some... damn, there is... freaking hell, if this is actually about the growth of the characters, she did her growth as well. This is why she's living liberal. She's moving back to Republic of Calvert. So in actuality, there is something going on with the growth of the characters. She actually, I think, deserves to be here. Logically speaking. Yeah, so good for you, good for you. But anyway, next on the line in this is the one who is responsible for the factory. Oh my, the poor Chief Murdoch, who's there just to suffer. Oh boy, he is there just to work and absolutely suffer. The amount of responsibility. He is basically a mayor of this, right? So funny enough, he actually really fitting in here, right beside Mabel. He would have had less workload if it wasn't for a certain crazy scientist. Murdoch deserves to be here, but speaking of this, who entering the fray? One and only Tita. Tita. What are we gonna do with Tita here? Russell Tita. Big fiction. Is it fair? Is it fair? What do you think? I really need to think about this a little bit more. She's kind of MVP as well. How even old is she? Like 10 or something? She's very like. She also like combines those almost like unreal traits in her. That is like hard to believe that a real person can have them, but anime person, video game person, for sure. Super brave, responsible, very smart, very just so nice, absolutely wholesome, like just so much empathy oozing from her, and also just absolutely adorable as well. I think she, like, I think I don't see her being anywhere, right? I think she actually deserves to be in the highest position as of for now. Let's see what's gonna be in the future. I think she deserves to be here. Because of her, we had so much behind Renee, behind. Oh my god. I'm spending too much time. Like, don't judge me. I'm spending so much time that I'm feeling kind of tired a little bit. Agata. I don't know how I forgot the name of Agata. It's weird. It's literally I'm dealing with all of them at the same time. But yeah, Agata, Renee, with Estelle, Joshua, just this once again chemistry with several characters, and she's just propping up all of the other characters. She deserves to be here. She absolutely deserves to be here. And then goes her grandfather. Oh my god, Albert Russell. Oh boy, I actually don't know where to put him. He is going into workaholic set, I guess, because he truly is. And he is not suffering much. He is enjoying his job, actually. So, he goes with other old guys, actually. Morgan and Dean Collins, I think? Oh my god, dude. You know what? I kind of admire my own tier list right now. I feel I really putting characters thematically in a very specific order, and me being perfectionist, I'm just satisfied. I see the logic. I see like clear logic behind what I'm doing, and I hope you seeing it as well. I hope you're following me and my line of thought, despite how unhinged it might be. Anyway, he actually deserves to be here. Next is, oh my god, his daughter. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, could she be in Cassius Fun Club? What do you think? I'm not sure. Erica Russell. God, Erica, she's gonna go. Oh, God. I she is... I disliked her. She is weird, but she just did not deserve to be in this place. She deserved actually to be all the way here. She is better than Giuseppe. She is better than any of these guys. But she's definitely asshole. She is quite insufferable, but she also made me laugh a lot, way more than Gilbert. She's not as piece of shit as this character, and she gave me more laughs than the others. She amused me more than the others, so she kind of fits here above all the rest. So this is where you're gonna rest. Next is actually we have Dean, we have Dawn, and now we have Dan, right? I think it's Dan. Am I remembering the name correctly? I'm just looking this up. Jesus freaking Christ, so many characters. Yes, Dan, the father of Tita. He's like literally just like, once again, in the family, he's like the most level-headed. Like, he technically should have gone above the the grandfather, but it's just he's not that of an asshole. So Dan is kinda deserves to be here. Kinda deserves to be here. And he is a former... Damn, maybe he actually deserves to be here. Wait a minute. After all, this is a not bad place to be, right? It's not awful place, despite where it stands. It's just Cassius fan club. Maybe Annalise's grandfather also could have got here. The lighthouse keeper also could have got here. So... You know what? I'm gonna leave him here. Anyway, next is, let me guess, is it Gustav? Chief Gustav, yes, it is Gustav. He's going next. Well, dude, once again, he's just a workaholic. He's doing his job. Not much I can really say about him, right? Yep, I guess this is what it is. Next online, the final characters in Aziz is actually Maximilian Seed. And Seed? Man, Seed is like... wow. A first impression was kind of false when I first met him. But... even though I thought he's gonna be an antagonist, potentially, but turns out he is not. But I still had the vibes that kind of was correct. He was this like troubled soldier who's like was kinda torn apart about what he is doing. He literally helped us. So I think he actually deserves a very high spot. Maybe he also goes into this kind of workaholic set. He is doing his job and he is kind of suffering. He has quite a high title. He has quite a responsibility upon his shoulders. So I will probably keep him here, right? Alright. Yeah, I think it's kind of fine. I don't know if it's right to put him even higher. Let's not. I think this is very fitting. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forgot about Jill. Oh my god, I forgot about Jill and Hans. I'm so sorry. I just realized they are still below here. Oh boy, but at the same time, I don't know what to do about them. Well, not assholes. Not a little bit better assholes. Workaholics? I mean, technically, but maybe not quite. I didn't really... like, sure, they have a lot of troubles, but I just don't see them fitting into any of these categories. Just not quite, as if we kind of need to put some other category. Maybe they're actually gonna stay here. Like, there's not much I can say, but I can definitely say that Jill definitely gonna go highest. She's definitely gonna go highest. She's she's weird, she's pervy, kinda nice. but just not too much. Hans are very chill. Hans is generally very chill. He spent some time with Joshua. I don't know what they were doing whenever they were doing cross-dressing, but I hope you're okay with me kinda having them here. Once again, it's not a bad category, it's just like, I'm not sure what exactly to do here. You know what, maybe so it's not gonna confuse some of the people, let me actually kinda rearrange this. Here you go. This is actually better, so... yes. Oh, wait. Sorry? Let me just do it like this, so it's gonna look much better. Yeah, you know what? Ooh, this is much better arrangement, right? At least it kind of makes sense more. Okay, so it's Fun Club, Pig Fiction, S, A, B, C, others kind of like, and then fucking awful. So yeah, I think this is actually very nice. Let's see. Next is that Miss Mao, or what was her exact name? Mrs. Mao? Mao. Yeah, she is Mao. Well, this is again like, she's doing her job. Cannot say much. Cannot say much, to be honest, legitimately. Let's move on. We actually leaving these for now. And next on the line is the final region, the Grand Cell. And once again, we have yet another receptionist, Elnan. Elnan? Oh man, it feels like he did something, but I don't remember what. I mean, there's also adults, so, well, okay. Maybe dude, receptionist, poor receptionist. They needed something just like Kilika, something to prop them up, or Aina, just to prop them up in some like kind of coolness or like depth. But I didn't notice it much. I feel like Elnan did something very important, I just don't remember. But considering it's a Grand Cell, so it's even more responsibility upon his shoulders, once again. He did a lot during Coup d'etat, so he is gonna go higher than Jin. Alright, well, next one. Damn, we actually now have Queen. Queen on our hands, are you serious? Alicia won Auslis. The second? Wow, I don't know. I also cannot say much about her. I guess she's a workaholic. she's a queen after all. But at the same time, at least I can once again I can say more. You know what? I already feel kind of rearrangement. Because these kind of workaholics that kind of helping other people in their own way, there is at least each character I can say something about them, right? To be honest, Dean actually not belonging here. I'm sorry, but and you kind of failed. The fucking academy was actually attacked. What the fuck were you doing? So he actually no, not gonna go here. And Polly is kind of weird here as well. Polly gonna go in Pig Fiction then. Because I don't know... Oh, maybe... no, it's kind of weird. Okay, I'm gonna leave her here. I'm not quite sure. Maybe we need to do something with the categories. We'll see. We'll see. Next is gonna be... Give me a second. So who's gonna be going next? I'm thinking about rearranging the characters, right? It doesn't feel quite right now that I'm looking at it. Just gonna leave Polly here. We will figure this out. So Dean goes here. I'm sorry. What? How did I just call her? The queen herself, Alicia. I just don't know. She's not a bad character, but it just... I guess. Well, she does her job. I mean, she's a queen. I guess, to be honest, I kinda didn't want to put her here, but I mean, it makes sense to be here for her, right? Let's have her. Let's have her. And then we have Julia Schwartz, which is which Gunna deserves quite high. Damn, she's also a workaholic, but I I think I'm gonna put her in A tier. I'm feeling tired. I feel like I have less and less energy to talk too much. So let's just go with the Philly. I had a really good vibes from Julie. I liked her from the very start. She's very nice. She's very skillful. She is just like good. She's a very good person. She's a very good soldier. She helped us a lot. She is the one who also were very important during the Richard's revolt, disguising herself as a sister of the cathedral. So I think she deserved higher rank because she were helping us a lot, and during the second chapter and the Sky the Third as well. Yeah, I think it's a pretty nice place for her. Let's see. After that, we have... Man, this category is so fat. We actually have the head maid, the Hilda. She absolutely deserves to be here. What can I say much about her? Not really much. Like, just like the rest, she is doing her best. She's doing even more than that. This is why she is here. Next on the line, oh my god. We have Philip. We have Philip Runal. Oh my god, where is he gonna go? I wonder. Peak Fiction? My cats are going crazy. Anyway. Oh, it's Hartius. He is actually the one who's suffering the most. I think he's suffering so much. He's actually suffering so goddamn much. He's literally ascending. Like, he's slowly dying from all the suffering, and his soul ascends to the status of peak fiction. He is just one of a kind character, genuinely. I think he deserves to be here. Alright. Which also means that the one and the only who makes him suffer the most, Dunan von Auslis. I think this is out of the question, is just... he deserves to be here. Yet, this motherfucker... This guy actually had a character growth, which I don't understand. He just... boom, just suddenly, in 1 second, decided to fix himself. But even then, I don't see him anywhere. Just this one thing actually saves him from being in this category. He's gonna go in C, at the very bottom. Barely avoided the lowest of possible rankings. Good for you, I guess. Good for you. Next on the line, the character who had also like just half an hour of screen time in the last game, Gilead Osborne. Oh, could be considered Cassius Fun Club. Maybe he's even above Cassius somehow. He loves Cassius even more than Cassius loves himself. I think he deserved this. All right, I don't. This is hard because he's. Is he gonna go with the cutest girls? He's the cutest girl here. Absolutely. Yes. Okay, moving on. It's. I wonder. Freaky hell. There's something in this. Like, don't pay attention to Dorothy, Aina, and Lucy. I think he actually deserves to be here for now, because even though he, once again, had a very, very tiny screen time, his whole presence was so loud. It was so just like, oh, I am intrigued. I am interested in your character. I enjoy your presence. I'm intrigued. I want to see more. I'm looking for the future. Just kind of like these characters. And if I also gonna rearrange it in a way, because obviously in this logic he deserves to be at the very first spot. I'm looking forward what this character is gonna be. Will he go higher? Will he go lower? It's only the future game's gonna show. And by this logic, I actually should move Lucy kinda closer to him. Because this is also the character that had, like, just the same, had so little screen time. But I had such a interesting vibes about her, and I'm looking forward for the future. There's unlikely to be much of a Dorothy and Aina, so they can go a bit behind. They just bring me so much with a little screen time. It was still worth it. They just made my day so much. So this is how it's actually gonna be. So yeah. Osborn is gonna go with the girls. Next on the line, who Osborn likes the most? Obviously, it is Oliver Lanheim. Lanheim? Oliver! Oh my god, where are we gonna put you? Oh boy. Tough one. Kinda tough one. I know. This is important. I know Oliver is very popular character. Insanely popular character. People love him so much. You probably already know where I'm going with this. I feel I didn't got much of a kick from this character. He was funny. He was cool. He was interesting, intriguing, very promising. Very promising. But it's maybe he just did not click with me, personally, on a personal level. Maybe it goes once again with those kind of like me describing that I don't like goofy characters. If the character is goofy, and I like them, they must have made something very special for me. You know what I mean? Oliver just... I wasn't quite amused by his constant flirting. Once again, it's like know your own limits. A little bit of flirting? Sure. Man, I'm up to it. But when it's just every single goddamn encounter is him constantly flirting, it just makes me annoyed. I'm just being very honest with it. It's just... He has all the good traits, but I just didn't get amused. But funny enough, I actually think he might have deserved to be here. I put him kinda on the intuition, right? And I feel like this is actually fitting. I think this is actually a pretty good place. Let Oliver stay in S rank. He, objectively... This is what I, absolutely accept. Objectively, he is very good, but just he didn't give me that much of amusement, but I hope for the future. Clearly, him and Osborn, Lucy, she's near the Euroboniad, she's somewhere there, and obviously this guy who just... I'm looking forward what we can see about them. Moving on The one who's suffering the most from Oliver Mueller Vander. All right. Well, I mean, it's clearly it's my intuition is precise. He's gonna be close to Lila. Just like Lila, looking over Mabel. Mirabelle. Mabel. Why am I mistaking name constantly? Mabel. Give me a second. I need to smack my... God. Did you hear this? Did you hear how loud that was? The cat. It tried to sneak past me to steal the food. It's unbelievable. This asshole, he's like 3 times the size of the goddamn elephant. And he still wants to steal the food. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, just like Lila looking over Mabel. Dude, Mabel, right? Yes, Mabel. It's so weird. I'm all so bad with names. I'm constantly trying to call her Mirabelle for some reason. And just like that, Mueller is the one who's looking over Oliver. Like, it's just so goddamn fitting. He's actually should go even above Lila, to be fair, because of his pure suffering. Yeah, this is kinda it. Next we actually have... I'm not quite sure, because this character definitely had like 10 minutes of screen time. Zach Vander. Fix me if I'm wrong. Is he father of Mueller? He is Vander. Yeah, he is probably father. If he was grandfather, he would have probably had a gray hair, right? Let's be fair. There's nothing much to say about him yet. Even funnier, from those like 10 minutes of screen time, first impression was bad because he was like it felt like he's an antagonist who like trying to get over the border with his tanks and who with his army invade the Liberal Kingdom. But slowly, as we started unwrapping the situation, and Oliver started negotiating with Chloe, the Princess Claudia, doing this one scene, this guy is kind of like, okay, wait, no, he's actually like, he has pride, he has a sense of duty. He's definitely gave me vibes of like this high-ranking official who's like, his hands kind of tied up, he might not like what he's doing, he has a moral compass, but he's still following orders. So I kind of want to put him over here. Yeah, I hope you agree. Next on the line is actually ambassadors of the different nations, Erebonia and Calvert. We have Ambassador Kreiner and Ambassador Cochrane. How am I gonna put them? This is... oof. Honestly, there's not much to say about them. I honestly don't know. There was like especially with the ambassador of Erebonia, there was a little bit of like gags here and there when he stayed in the hotel, and then between him and obviously Oliver. But I feel it's just not quite enough. It's not quite. Yeah, I cannot see him going anywhere else. Cochrane. Oh, I don't know. She gave me bad vibes, actually. Funny enough, she actually gave me way worse vibes than Erebonian Ambassador. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe I need to see more of Calvert and how Calvert's people are. Because we literally had only a few of them. We had more Erebonian people, so... cannot say much about her, so she's gonna stay here. And we have Jean. We have Jean Vatnek. Ooh, where Jean gonna go? You know what? Isn't this actually a really nice position? He's a very nice guy. It's funny, like, I cannot say anything much. He's like this really dependable guy. Like I feel like this is the whole description actually. He's a little bit dull, especially when it came to the story between Walter, Kilika, and him and their teacher. He is definitely like a dull one. There's certainly situations when like Kilika says something, or even Walter, and Jin's reaction is like, "Huh? Are you talking about me? Wait, I don't understand. I only know how to talk with my fists." You know what I mean? So a little bit of that. So I don't know. Like, cannot say too much. I feel like he's kind of fitting here with Julia. Like, really, really good, with a good moral compass, very dependable, very cool. I think he actually fits here. And with that, oh, we basically covered the entirety of the first chapter with a little bit of hints of the second chapter, with some of the side characters. But now, oh my god, we have a battle royale here. What are we? Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. What are we gonna be doing here, though? I think we need to place bracers finally somewhere. Yeah, before we're gonna get to the main meat, let's get bracers. Dude, what is your name? Adol? Adol is just... This guy is just... I guess he's doing his job. He's, like, even the game itself acknowledged that no one even fucking knows him. Like, he's just... What the hell? I guess he exists. Oh, who... You know what? Kurt. I think Kurt deserved to be near Jin. Just like Julia. Just like, yeah, this group of people. And yeah, by the way, when I was putting Jin here, trust me, I did notice Kilika being way above him for a reason. Because there is a character development. And I'm really looking forward to more of her. The matter of fact, what if I'm gonna put Kilika even higher? What if I'm gonna put Kilika here, actually? Here. If I am hopeful for the future of these characters. Peak Fiction. Man, okay. Okay, we actually doing something. We actually kind of rearranging this. Definitely. Definitely. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna come back with this. You know what? Let's have this right now like this. Alright, Kurt, just like Julia, just like Jin, very dependable. He gone through quite a struggle, being brainwashed and so much more, which definitely put him against us on certain occasions, but he's definitely like it's not his fault, right? Like, he absolutely deserves to be here. And to be fair, the Karna, right? I do remember. I think Karna is can go next to him as well, which leaves Annalise. Man, I don't know where to put her. Not a fan. You can already tell, right? Not a fan. This is... We have like quite like two sides of the same coin. We have like Dorothy and Annalise, both like annoying, very bubbly, airheaded girls, but they are just at the same time so opposite for me. Just Dorothy, even with her like naivety and dullness, she just made so much. I don't know. It's okay. I'm not gonna like. I'm not gonna make it more complicated than it is. She gave me more fun. Annalise, on the other hand, it's just. I did not like her. I did not hated her. This is why she is here, above Erika and the rest. I cannot say she's workaholic, even though she trained. She gone through her like self-arc as well. Cats, I swear, every time there's a new cat tries to steal the food. Anyway, it's like she gone almost like off screen on her own training arc. We had the door in Sky the Third, which kind of gave a little bit. She was kind of, there was an amusement also between her, Mabel and Lila in their door, but she cannot go anywhere else. I don't see her anywhere else. At the same time, it's like maybe I should pull her in up, but she had more character to her. Like, once again, these people actually have some kind of character, even though not much. She's gonna be above all of them. Trust me, I'm not quite fine with this, but let it be. Let it be. I just don't see where I can put her anywhere else. Next. This one is kinda tough, but just like I said at the very beginning, looking at other tier lists, I wasn't satisfied with what characters, such a limitation on the characters that were there, even though clearly some characters didn't have much, but I just want to pay my respects. Lena Bright, the mother of Estelle. Obviously, we cannot really put her anywhere. She was the mother who died before the story even began. She's gonna stay here, I think. Like, this is not much, but obviously she was a very important person to Estelle and to Cassius, and I'm sure to many other people as well. I think she deserves to be here. Anyway, and now, finally, the main artillery. Whew. Oh, that is gonna be something else, is it not? Are you ready for this? Oh boy. Alright. Whew. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Alright, we have finally Ouroboros. We have Georgie Weissman. Georgie, where are you gonna go? Oh boy, tough shit. I don't know. I love it. I love it. I think this is where he deserves to be. It's so weird because he is. There's so much. It's like a lot of different emotions I can go through with him. When I first met him, with the name of Alba, Professor Alba, I immediately really liked him because he like literally just spoke to me on a personal level of like being this like cheeky, a little bit cheeky researcher who's like exploring ruins, ancient ruins by himself, clearly hiding some kind of a power, like because clearly, once again, like not want to brag about this, but I have my intuition that really works. Some of you probably already noticed it during my playthrough, but like I immediately at the start of the first game when I met him, I was like, okay, yeah, this makes sense that how did he climb to the very top of the tower, and the tower is full of monsters. So clearly the first impression is like, oh, this mysterious researcher, which is probably very powerful, probably hiding something, but okay, but on the first impression, it's like, okay, you have your secrets. Let's just talk about like the research. And like funny enough, like I really enjoyed him. Not much was screen time, but still met him in another tower and finally in the museum in Gransel, where both of us basically were in the same in the same environment that we would have liked, like exploring those ancient relics. Some of it is trash, but still valuable because how ancient it is. Frescoes with mysterious text, etc. It's like that's something that I like. I like mysteries, so this is why I really like him. But this was Alba. Later he became Georgie, and Georgie is like, I don't know. He's a cool villain. He's like your traditional He's your traditional like soft like like theatrically slow spoken, intimidating, evil guy. You know, I don't feel there was much to him though. There wasn't much of a character. He was just I don't want to use this word, but like a placeholder for the evil guy, you know? So, like, it's so funny that he kind of downgraded for me from Alba to Weissman. So, it's hard for me. I don't know where to put him. This is gonna be super hard. It's gonna be super hard. I don't know. It's so unique. It's so unique. It's in its own right, but at the same time, not enough for me to justify creating a whole new category. You know, because then it means I need to rearrange everything completely. So he did his job well. He was intimidating. So maybe he should be here. I don't. Wow, this is tough. And I didn't hate him. Like, also, the thing is, I don't feel any hatred for him. He was an evil guy doing evil things, but there wasn't anything for me like really personal, something that really like triggered me. You know what I mean? So like he doesn't even. It's weird. It's like, maybe. But then it kind of means like C is not bad. Like we still have awful category and not very memorable category. He had his character, he had his role as an evil guy. He did it well, but there wasn't enough meat to it. And it's not like he's workaholic. He's literally a psychopath. So weirdly, he kinda should stay here, I guess. So let him stay here. Campanella, the Fool. Jesus Christ, where am I gonna put you? Honestly, I don't know. This is rough. Yeah, we're coming to the hardest ones, because this even harder than Weissman, I think. Because Campanella is like, once again, a promising character. A character who might be better in the future. But for now, there wasn't much. There wasn't much for me to even enjoy. To be honest, to even enjoy. I'm looking forward for the future, but it's like, I wasn't amused. I don't like the archetype of this like sleazy, mysterious, omega level, ultra lambda powerful Shota. But like he just it also like he kind of doesn't fit. He definitely doesn't fit this. So ime as a promise for the future, he gonna be here, but he did not give me much, even compared to the screen time. Let him be here. And we have Levi, the Lionheart. Is he Lionheart, right? I think he is Lionheart, right? Anyway, he's dead, so there's no promise for the future though. But he, oh god, where is he gonna go? Oh, that is a tough one. Huh. Levi, probably. I wonder if Levi wasn't in the first game, in the first chapter, would I played the other ones? Because Levi, as soon as he appeared as this mysterious second lieutenant near the Richard, I was immediately picked up that he is the most enigmatic, he's like the most interesting character. And I realized that he is this silver-haired boy who visited and saw Joshua cross-dressing. So it's like, oh, that's an interesting guy. And finally, in the final chapter, in the Granzel, we got more about him, and the story became more serious. Not with the goofy villains like Capua family or Dalmur Mayor, wherever he is. Oh, right, he's at the very bottom. But it still wasn't enough in the first chapter, but then we got a finale, and we moved on in the second chapter, and he even had a screen time in the third game. So he is... I think he might actually go here. There is some growth, maybe not even growth, but just this like realization, opening his eyes at the very end of his life. So he's definitely tried in his own way his best for Joshua, for Renee. He wasn't an evil guy. He was very troubled by the past. And he did right at the end. He redeemed himself. I think he deserved to be here. Right. Next, my god, Luciola. I mean, what can I say? Am I biased? Tell me, am I biased in this moment currently? Maybe a little bit. Damn, there's not much to say, but at the same time, I liked her, and like it's. Trust me, please trust me. It's not only because of the obvious. It's still vibes as well. Like. I need to say this, even if she was fully covered, even if she was like in hijab, or I don't know, like just an example, I would still like her, because she definitely gave me this like vibes of like more like mature, well, mature woman mature woman who is very troubled, had her doubts in her life, who made mistake and did not recover from them. What she did that we learned later is fucked up, and it's definitely not the case that I can fix her, but it's at least gave me a little bit more about her, like there's something. I'm actually going like with vibes. There is something about her. And just as soon as we met her, as soon as we started learning a little bit about her, it's definitely almost like it feels she needs something more than like fair treatment, just like Levi and Renegade. She needs this in the future, which I am hopeful for, because she also separated from the other enforcers. We know that Renee left. Walter and Blue Blank are still in the organization, basically, but Lucy, at least from where I saw her last time, she disappeared. So maybe she's gonna go through something just like Renee, or maybe the opposite direction. Maybe we're gonna see the example of like two very troubled woman characters, one being pulled to the light side thanks to the others, but the other one might sink even deeper into the despair and the darkness. So I am intrigued. I hope I kind of relate why I'm actually putting her so high. Beside the two obvious things about her. But anyway, Walter. Oh, Walter, god freaking damn, where am I gonna put her? You were obnoxious. Not as obnoxious as certain someone who's gonna be next, but did not like him. He's just a psychopath. Like, that's like, see, like, we have other enforcers. There's something like, Weissman is higher, Campanelli is higher, Levi is higher, Lucy is higher. Obviously, there's someone else is higher. Walter is just a psycho. Maybe they're gonna explore more about him. Like, there is a potential, there's something else because of this story between Jean, Kilika's father. So maybe there's even gonna be, like, maybe another character. Like, if there is gonna be some kind of a character in the future who gonna complement Walter and gonna explore Walter's character more, maybe it's actually gonna be better. So I'm gonna give you, you know what, I'm gonna bless you with this position, because there is a little bit, freaking hell, maybe there is something a little bit deeper. Maybe there's something a little bit deeper, so he can, like, show us in the future. But as it stands, there's not much I can, like, grab on. Not pun intended. But anyway, Walter aside. Oh my god. There is actually someone worse than Walter. Walter is a psychopath, but Blue Blank is a psychopath of all psychopaths. But he did not deserve to be here, admittedly. He actually, I think, maybe go in here, but at the same time, maybe not. God damn it, maybe he did not deserve such a place. I know, this place is just too awful even for Blue Blank. This guy, once again, on my personal like preferences, did not amuse me even once. I don't think so. But there is still stories to tell. He annoyed the living shit out of me, but there is a story to tell. This is literally the only thing that kinda saves him from being any lower, because there is a promise, there is potential. I don't know what it is gonna be. He might become even worse. I can see him becoming even worse. I see Walter actually becoming better, but Blue Blank actually falling even down. But for now, that is an interesting place. So you guys, you can chill there with salty Georgie. Anyway, we're almost there. There's probably already 5-hour long tier list. I cannot believe how long it is. Please tell me, like, is it okay by you that I'm taking so much time to be so meticulous with each character, as much as I can, realistically? So, but this is an important one. Renee. Where are we gonna put Renee? She is... Renee is gonna climb. She's definitely gonna climb somewhere. But how high can she possibly be? I am really thinking. How much higher can we go? It's hard to choose. She's gonna go very high. Very high. She is the most interesting character, probably, in the whole trilogy. Well, rather second and the third game, because she wasn't in the first. The first time I met her, immediately launched onto her character in terms of, like, oh, there is a story. There is a story to tell, and slowly, just it was the most, like, in the span of 2 games, slowly enveloping. Just not even layers. There's no layers. It's just little petals, just one after another, just a little bit. until we get deeper in like in her character. She and it's also a sensitive topic. I'm not good with sensitive topics because it's just I'm not good with talking about them. I feel that if I'm gonna start talking, if I'm gonna force myself talking about, well, specific sensitive topics, I might say something wrong potentially. So she oh my god, wait a minute, I forgot that there's this place. She's god damn it, where is she gonna go? I don't know. Okay, she's definitely very, very high. It's a promise. It's a promise for the future. We need to see more. She started mysteriously. She became she was very playful, very manipulative. She was very evil. She was misunderstood. She was broken. Eventually, thanks to Estelle, Joshua, and Tita, and some other characters as well, just like as a collective, she started just being like actually like pulled just to the light. She's pulled, but there's still not enough. It's still not over. We need for Renee to make some kind of a development, for promise for the future. You know what I mean? There's more to tell. Like, her just having this it's not enough for her having a tragic background. We need to build upon it. We need for her to go past it to like a new life. And this is where she can deserve to go even higher. I hope you see where I'm coming from. Like, it's not quite enough. She did not deserve. She was like, she's close, but it's just realistically, it's still not the time. It's not the time. Yeah, I think it's actually a really nice thing to say. So yeah, this is where Renee is gonna be now. Moving on to Ayn. Ayn Solnata. Oh boy. Where am I gonna put this definitely super powerful, mysterious, high command Acquisitor? Very high. I'm gonna put her very high. Oh, hell yes. Yes. I'm gonna pull her higher. Once again, not much screen time, but at the same time, I did read the book that is based on her, which I'm not quite sure how much it is based, but I'm gonna partially trust it. I'm intrigued by this character. I wanna see more. She, like, once again, do understand me. We might kind of fix something, but for now it's like, it's not just because I'm hoping for the future, it's also vibes. I'm keep repeating this. It's just my intuition. Like, these characters being here, some of these characters you might question why did I put them. It's just vibes, genuinely. Like, it's not only the hope, the like certain hope that there's gonna be something more about certain characters. There is just something more to explore, and if next game's not gonna explore it, I'm gonna be upset because there was a potential and they fumbled it, you know. But this is where it stands. Next is Kevin Graham. Man, I don't even know. Oh boy. Damn, oh boy. Ooh, I don't know where to put him. I think Kevin was super fun. Kevin was definitely peak character. Maybe in some ways I was kind of annoyed him on a little occasion here and there. Maybe during the second chapter, it's like maybe I felt that the writers didn't know yet what to make of Kevin. So they kind of jumped between like, is he flirty? Is he mysterious? Is he a little bit goofy? Just a little bit like they tried everything little by little, but then we arrived to Sky the Third, and this is where Kevin actually got the character, like a straightforward, I guess, reveal at what he is, about his past, about his relationship with important people in his life, his mother, his sisters, let's say sisters. We know about sisters and brothers in this game, apparently. His mentor, his inner self, and definitely thanks to the Sky the Third, we got a development of Kevin, quite a huge one, quite a development. Obviously, god damn. Now that Kevin is here, I think we need to pull Joshua higher. I think like this, in a retrospective, this is what the characters are about. They definitely changed themselves for the better, or there is a potential for them to do better, or to do something entirely different, right? So, yeah, I think this is the right place for Kevin. He really deserves this. But who cares about Kevin? Obviously all of you, but what I care most about is Rhys Argent. She's peak. And you probably already hating me. But you know what? This is a bias. It's a bias section. So I'm gonna be biased as hell. I freaking love Rhys. She was only in one game, but speaking of the once again vibes and just my aligning with the characters, what type of characters I like, their characteristics, their temperament, all of those like little things that making the character as a whole, she immediately clicked with me, like straight up. Estelle absolutely is the top tier objectively she is. Once again, she is holding everything on her shoulders. Okay, I'm sorry, why Cassius is higher than her? No, okay, this is much better. Freaking hell. Wait, let's move them. Yes. This is how it is. Yes, like she is literally holding everyone on her shoulders. But Rhys was like an upgraded Estelle for me in terms of like just like literally everything. Like I perceive her as more she's literally everything that Estelle is. Stronger physically, more mature, more hungry, have also troublesome brother. Oh my god, this is so fucking fitting. This is insane, actually. Once again, I did not realize it, but I guess it's fate. My characters, I think, are rearranged very nicely. It's just, I loved everything, but especially why I just cannot, I just want to put her higher than Estelle is because Estelle has this goofy side of her that I don't really dig. Like, she's cute, she's cheeky, she's like a little bratty sometimes, smug. But Rhys is like, for me, is like more like of the same, but with a sprinkle of stoicism. Or like, you know what I mean. She's more of a poker face. And this is what I just enjoy it. I just genuinely enjoy it more of a like, oh, she has her goofy side with her food, which actually makes sense because of her upbringing, basically living in an orphanage. So I absolutely relate to the fact that there is just no food, and when there is food you need to share it equally with others. So beside that, it's just, I love how she's just straight to the point, poker face, pull out giant fucking Inquisitor sword, cut down Gilbert to pieces, kick Kevin's ass, no fucks given. I'm following the rules. I love this. But she got her softer side as longer as we gone through the third game, because it is story about Kevin but also Rhys. So started very strong, just pure appeal, and later she definitely got development as well, which showed her soft side. So this is really nice. This is really nice for her. Anyway, this is the longest tier. Okay, let's just continue. Rufina is next, and oh boy, Rufina Argent, just for this one scene, with a chocolate, god damn, it rubs me in such a wrong way. Which is weird, because I'm gonna be honest, if you do not realize it yet, it also rubs me the wrong way as Estelle and Joshua. Kinda the same reason, but I think it's even worse with Estelle and Joshua in a way. People might look at this in different ways, but it's not like I'm like, I mean, like, okay, I'm genuinely thinking to myself, like, well, okay, I don't like it, but it's not the end of the world, you know what I mean? Anyway, of course I'm kinda joking about Rufina, but still, there's not much I can tell about her. She did not have much of a screen time. She is just a motivation for Rhys and Kevin. From what I heard, she's a really nice, well, actually, I don't know, like, it's, okay, not the nice person, but definitely important person. And I feel like we need to know more, because there's certainly something happened between her and Levi, and I think even Cassius. No? Like, she definitely left her mark on the world that we might learn even long after her death. So there is something to learn, but as it stands, there is just not, like, I absolutely cannot say anything about her, except just her being very faithful to her job, her duty, to Kevin, Rhys, and the love for the chocolate. But it's just, I just don't see her, I cannot put her anywhere else. I hope you understand. But anyway, Rufina aside, we have Lord of Phantasma. And this one is a tricky one as well. My first impression was actually really good. My first impression was kinda good. I found him kinda entertaining. Like, being this new antagonist. Definitely being this new antagonist. He gave me better vibes. I don't remember what exactly I said when I were playing the game. What did I say during my playthrough? But the definitely some aspects of like, oh, like, yeah, he's like fucking around with Kevin, but at the same time he does this with kind of a charm. Unlike Viceland, who's just, oh, I'm evil, I wanna explore, I wanna do experiments, ooh, do you wanna be my puppet, and that's it. Lord of Phantasma is like more of a like, ooh, like it's probably would have been worse if it wasn't for Kevin, because there's literally like, well, for the obvious reasons, they cannot exist without each other. So the fact that Lord of Phantasma, at least in the first half of the game, is like, oh, Kevin, like, you know who I am, like, just admit it. I can say it. I can remove my mask. I can show everyone. So like it's not even like this is what I liked. Like it's not the antagonist who's like so like cryptic that it's like, oh, I'm gonna tell some bullshit and not gonna give you an option. I'm gonna just leave. I try to guess who I am. No, it's just this little detail of like that I really liked. That this antagonist is like, oh, dude, I can just tell you the truth. It's your choice because it's like it's your fault you're here. It's your fault that I am here in a way, you know? So like it's more of on Kevin for not revealing who's Lord of Phantasma actually is. So I don't know where to put him. He wasn't like super like crazy, and especially with the final reveal, the actual final reveal, there's to be honest like kind of less character to him. Just I don't know if there's a point of me spoiling or not spoiling. I'm gonna prefer kinda not spoiling it. I hope you understand what I mean. Like his actual like what it is, Lord of Phantasma. It kind of makes him outside of the tier list in a way. You know what I mean, right? But I'm gonna put him here because I guess like yeah, he's above Weissman. Yeah, kind of like this. But anyway. We're almost there. To be honest, we are so there. Can you believe this? Did you ever seen a tier list of this size? For the first 3 games. I'm sure there's a tier list for like entire series, which probably gonna take 10 hours. Or even more. But anyway, Celeste won aus Lies. There's not much to say, but she is MVP. Why? Not because of the Phantasma. She is MVP because of the real Celeste, who sealed Aureole. Like, this is, to be honest, it's just this one fact. One fact that we weren't a witness of. It was just us learning about the past from like thousands of years ago. The fact that Celeste managed to come up with this plan to oppose Aureole and LibreArc and this whole system, creating everything, like just like literally, establishing basically for the future generations, giving them life, giving them opportunity, giving them the land, potentially technology, leaving a backup of her in Phantasma. This is just like, it's just undeniably, even though there's like not much to say her because she is not an active player, her contribution cannot be overlooked at all. It absolutely cannot be overlooked, right? I think, I hope you agree what I mean. But anyway, wow, that actually kind of looks cool. Not a bad one, right? But we still have some characters. Okay, and this is for you to enjoy, to be honest. I put these characters just for fun, because they are existing in the game. I hope you're gonna have fun with the tier list. We have Jack and Hallie. Obviously, I absolutely cannot say anything about them. Absolutely nothing. I'm so sorry, I still haven't read Gambler Jack. I just didn't have time, or I lost my memory. I'm serious, because I expressed this before. When I'm logging off a video game, I forget about video game. It's like, if I planned to do something in a video game, like visit some place, I often forget about this because I'm just busy with some other stuff. But hopefully I'm gonna read it at some point. But we only met them in the door in Sky the Third. It was a little glimpse, so I'm just gonna, you know what, Hallie is she's kinda cool. She almost tomboy. Let her be higher than Jack. Jack is just a gambler, drunkard, probably smoker, and not very responsible with his spendings. So let's give it this. And finally, Antoine is MVP. He's MVP. Pick fiction. Antoine helped. Actually, I don't remember. I think surely he helped. She helped. I'm sorry. It's she. It's she actually. I just remembered. Antoine was very nice. Helped us a couple times. At least I remember doing infiltration of the Leicestern Fortress. So I think Antoine deserved this place. And finally, we have for you, my dear fans, a one and only 2 variations of Joshua to your liking. Who do you like most? Princess Joshua or Maid Joshua? Please leave comments below this video. I'm really curious, what do you have to say about this? But anyway, I guess this is gonna be my tier list in a way. What do you think about this? I might not end it just yet because still, there's something to change here, somewhere, definitely. There's something to change, definitely. But where? I'm not quite sure. Do we need to actually create a new category? That's the question. Damn it. Okay, so let's start from below, because it's the easiest. The most hateful characters, sure. We have Cassius Fun Club. Other characters that there's not much to tell. There's just a little bit things here and there, going from Rufina to Jack, like actually Jack, like slowly descending to like, oh, there's less and less and less to say about the character. Not hate him, not loving him, but they're just there. There are a second supportive characters. Then we have C, like very unpleasant, not the worst characters by far, but yes, not the worst, but yeah, a lot of annoyance, yeah, to be honest, I'm looking at all of them, like just increasingly, more or less, a lot of annoyance. It's funny that the most annoying character is kind of in the middle, actually. It's like from here, it's kind of gets better, but down here it's actually kind of like, it's not necessarily worse, but it's just like, oh, it's more like forgettable. It gets more forgettable. Like Josetta and Erica are actually fuck. Oh my god, stay here. Yes, Josetta is like a middle point. It's a scale, either left or right. Two different sides. But anyway, B, nice characters, not too much to say, but they're definitely contributed in some way or other, even if it's very little. These are nice people that I find like actually nice, much nicer than the ones below. I think like a lot of supportive characters are here. And finally, we are getting to the characters with the most amount of growth. And this is where it becomes harder a little bit. I really feel like I need to rearrange this section just a little bit in some way. What if... Okay, I don't know if I can save it, but what if I'm gonna try to... to arrange them? In what way? I'm feeling it. Let's try to put... So, the characters with development, like it was like this. Characters that are very important, characters with development, characters who improved themselves or redeemed themselves in different ways, they deserve to go higher, definitely. Progressively, like once again, going from left to right, definitely. They deserve it. Up until Richard. Yes, this makes sense. And now, for the characters who I'm not sure, but I'm very hopeful for the future, they can actually go below Just drop down below here. Campanella, you here. Right. Someone is missing. I'm gonna pull Kilika. I'm gonna still have Kilika at the very bottom in the S. Yes. Okay. Okay, this is much better. This actually might be much better. I was thinking about this for a long time already, like kind of changing them around at some point. But now arranging all the characters, I'm kind of seeing it. I'm kind of seeing much clearer how it, I think, is more appropriate to be arranged. So I'm really hopeful for these characters, and then it's just the characters that I really liked. They're really good. They contributed the most among the others. Maybe not so much Karna, to be honest. Maybe not much of a Karna, to be honest. Let's go for here. But Kurt deserved. Kurt deserved Jean, Julia, Charizard, absolutely. So I hope you see where I'm going with this. Kevin, Joshua, Renee, Oliver, Chloe. Yeah, yes, I'm loving this. Yeah, this is really good. And finally Big Fiction, which is like the most biased of most. It's so interesting. Is Reese, even though she was only in the third game, actually my favorite one of the trilogy? I think yes. Shortly after Estelle, Celeste cannot be overlooked. We have the most MVPs possible. Tita is peak fiction. Dorothy is peak fiction. Honestly, I'm sorry. It's just a little adjustment. Don't think about this too much. Dorothy gave me a lot of peak fiction. Aina, like just 2 hours and that's it. Only such a short window. It was so enjoyable. Her younger self. I really need to change the portrait probably. So cool. Tita is MVP. God damn it, I cannot. She is MVP, like, she's also the dude, oh my, no, this is actually fitting. This is actually fucking fitting. She's the one who pulled Renee as well. Obviously Estelle the most, but she's also super important for Renee. She's important for Agatha. She's MVP. Like this guy's MVP. From Reese to Philip. And then it's just Dorothy pick fiction, all of this. Polly, I'm sorry Polly, your cuteness is not enough anymore. It's just not enough. It's genuinely not. Let's put her somewhere where you would have been super cute. Near Jill. Between Jill and Hans. Yeah. You know what? I think that's fine. Yeah. And you know what? Oh wait, can I return it back? Oh, I cannot return it back. Okay, well, I guess this is how it is. I wanted to leave it for you, but yeah, this is what it is. Anyway, I think this is my final result for the tier list. It took forever to make. Oh, I'm sorry if it might have been annoying, but I really hope you did watch it until the very end. I tried my best to make it as fair as possible, or at least relay my logic behind why did I put a certain character in a certain place, with a little bit of jokes there and there, and some bias a little bit. I tried to constrain myself, like just try as much objectivity as possible. Plus, I created this tier list and put as many characters as humanly possible for this trilogy. I can't think, like, technically you could put like a lighthouse keeper and just like some of the like portraitless NPCs here. There might have been someone, I just don't remember, but you can remind me or you can put them yourself here. But anyway, we're gonna be wrapping this up. Please leave your impression of my choices, how much you hate them, how much you agree, what would your choice would have been, which also would have been like I think like, I didn't made this tier list before, but I'm kind of interested now. So I'm interested what your tier list is gonna be, and also maybe you can recommend me to try something else. Obviously, I'm probably gonna continue doing them for the Trails series whenever I'm gonna be finishing the whole arc, so you can look forward to it. But maybe I also need to do some tier list as well. Do leave the your impressions and ideas in the comment section below. I'm definitely curious. Like, what is there to pick up? But anyway, this is gonna be the end. This nice finale for our adventure throughout Trails in the Sky trilogy. And as of time of this video being up on YouTube, you might very soon expect a continuation, another story, another site, other characters, another places. I hope you're looking forward to it. And that being said, if you enjoyed my content, please consider following me on my Twitch channel Proxiverse Official, where I'm streaming almost every day variety of video games. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel by the same name, where I always upload my full playthroughs and occasionally some reactions to openings or video game trailers. If you have any similar recommendations that you would want me to check out in the future, feel free to leave them in the comment section below or anywhere else that I could see it, be it Twitter, X, Discord, you know the drill. Anyway, I hope you're gonna have good days ahead of you and even better games. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.